That's so funny. Bex, what are you doing?
What? Hello? Oh, I'm yelling now.
Can you hear
Sorry.
me?
They can hear you. They could hear you, but for
Okay,
some reason my
great.
mic. Guys,
I can hear Bex.
welcome to the stream.
Hello. How's
Today
it going?
we're streaming in costume.
Costume. It's an honor of.
Hot as fuck. Oh, stop it.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So we're gonna be streaming in costume today. Sorry, I broke it again. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
Yup.
Because
You professional?
Zane is in trouble. He can't come to my birthday party.
I am. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Do we give them a twirl, though?
Work thing. I can give a twirl. I think your twirl is drastically better than mine.
I like my twirl.
Your twirl is so cute.
Guys, this is my outfit I'm wearing for the party. I sewed it all myself. And
It's
I have
so
a goose.
Cute. You have a goose.
I have a goose wicker holder.
It's like a wicker goose.
It holds
That's
my
definitely.
phone.
Does it?
No, I'm gonna put some flowers in it.
Mm. Your little fairy princess.
I know, princess. So I have this bustle piece here. That's the only bit I need to do is sew some ribbon so I can like make it all cinchy and rolly up the side. And then
cinchy and rolly.
I made a corset and then the underdress.
It's so cute. And then the little daisy necklace.
Oh, this is from like primary school. This is my step grandmother gave this to me when I was 6. And it still fits, but now it's more of a choker than a necklace.
Hey, if you're into it.
Okay, Zane, what were you gonna come to my party as?
Okay, I'm a sexy pirate.
Hey!
I'll be a sexy pirate on this fine day. So look,
There's
we got nice
so many people coming as sexy something.
Here.
Oh
God, look at that. We got stars.
Oh, stars!
We got nice this going here. We got a big old leather belt going on.
Yeah.
Got nice pants. Pants are pulled short.
I don't know if this is Twitch appropriate. Yeah.
I'm not showing toes, that's for sure. Give me 2 seconds.
Belly button, though.
The final piece that I didn't put on because I.
Oh, okay. Well, I want your coat. It's a good coat, right? Zane has all the fashion. So this is boned. I managed to. I made something with boned. It's got zip ties in it.
7 league boots.
Oh, those are fucking great boots.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome. But they're in the house.
They're here.
Wasn't aware of.
This is the thing. I'm like, we're sitting down, so you guys can't see my goose. But we're here. So
we can't just give away your goose content for free.
No, or sexy pirate content. Subscribe today.
No, I'll give sexy pirate.
Okay, well.
Any excuse to wear it.
In the middle of D&D. Oh, at least he's playing D&D. Have a good game. But yes, hi Shuffle Wolfie, welcome to the stream. And Captain Vag, it's good to see you again. Gum Session Cornesta. And we have Scream and Lurk. And guess who's here?
This coat was made by our joint friend who Bex was sewing with today.
Oh, that was a Lauren coat?
This is a Lauren special made for her brother.
Speaking of Lauren, literally it rolls into chat. Wow.
Lil Lomas made this coat for me.
Yeah.
Not for me specifically, but I fit it nicely, so she gave it.
And Lolums gave me all the guidance to sew this corset and the bustle. And I couldn't have done it without them because the pattern was a struggle. The timing was wonderful. That was incredible.
Really magical. Really magical.
So we kind of came up with a routine for this last time, right? Where we go, we have one random fact each.
We're going to hit a random fact.
Gotta have a random fact.
Okay, great.
Well, maybe we could just do one person. We'll see.
I love it each. I like each.
Okay.
It's good.
I told a great one last night, but...
A great random fact?
Yeah, last night on stream, Shotokan was excited about getting lore of Bex. And I was like, I'll give you some random lore. I got my kneecap stuck in the park playground, the bars at the top of the slide.
Is that the whole story?
Well, yeah, I got but the fire, no one let the fire department come save me. My dad just got butter. But it was like specifically my kneecap was jammed between the bars.
Well, the kneecap is the like the thickest bit.
Yeah, I guess it was maybe because I had bent the leg as well.
Yeah.
You know, like I shoved my whole leg through the bars, like, oh, that's funny. And then I bent it to pull it back, and then it got stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
I got a fun fact for you.
Ooh.
If you vomit and
Okay.
your vomit looks like coffee beans, it's because you've got internal bleeding. Because the way blood coagulates when it mixes with your stomach acid, it looks brown like coffee beans.
Like coffee granules or like beans?
No, like
do they turn into beans?
Like little circly things. Right, Gummy? That's a fun fact. I told that to at uni, and everyone was like, "What the fuck, Zane?" And I was like,
Why?
"Well, if you don't like that fact, you're gonna hate the rest of my facts."
I want to know why you have that fact.
Because when I was a firefighter, you gotta know.
You were a firefighter?
Yeah. You know this.
No, I don't.
You for sure know this. Okay, that's another fact that we can go in for another time.
Wait, you
didn't. Firefighter.
I didn't know that.
So rewinding very quickly, if you throw up and it looks like coffee beans, coffee grounds, go to the hospital. You've got internal bleeding.
I like how we said it was one fact, so we have to gloss over the other one. Okay, well.
Next week. Hey, look. Look, if someone puts it in the Discord that as a question, I'm happy to answer it.
You know what? Great. That's a good question to put in the Discord.
Speaking
Everyone.
of the Discord.
Are we going there?
The second thing that we do at the start of these Zekanor streams is we jump over to the Big Explority Society.
Yeah.
The amazing Big Explore Discord. If you're not a member, come on over.
Ooh.
Have a good time. At the start of the stream, we always read out the leftover questions from the Zekanor stream. If anybody's got any questions, any points they want to discuss over the course of the week, chuck them in there, and we'll give them a read at the start of the next stream.
Especially if you feel in the progression of a stream we did not answer a question about pigeons, or we didn't answer a question about anything
pigeons
else.
Are important.
Just, we're gonna miss some messages, so poopies!
If you feel hello shapoopies. If you feel we glossed over a question of yours for any reason, chuck it in the Discord and we'll answer it next week.
Spicy.
Shall we have a look at the questions?
Yes. We have
a couple.
Their name is Devar, but this is our friend Vixen, moderator of the channel.
Yes. Good.
I believe that is it. I think it was just...
That's okay. That's a perfect amount. Any number is good.
Yes. So we've got... What is the magic system like? Is it different per square? Since they are different worlds. Which we've discussed last time is that there's an overarching god who has stolen a batch of pieces from different worlds and different gods' worlds to make their own because they were too lazy to start from scratch.
They were like, in my head it doesn't strike me as laziness, but like
it's cheeky.
A lack of creativity.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
They're like, I can't come up with shit that cool. Someone borrow some of yours. Yeah,
I'm gonna borrow half your city, like.
Yoink.
Yoinkus! Yeah, exactly. Luna! Oh!
Hello, Luna!
I don't know if you guys can hear the alert going off. What is this and what are we doing? Luna, welcome to Zekanor.
Zekanor.
Should we film, record a trailer for the start of this stream? Zekanor.
Oh, Jesus. In a world.
No, Shapoopies, his whole shirt's open. You did it. Okay, we have to do the twirl again. One more time. Zane, let's stand back. Da-da-da! All right. We're in costume today.
Look, we're in costume today. I'm a pirate.
I got a goose on a wicker basket.
I got boots. They're over there.
My boots are also over there. I didn't wear boots.
Yeah.
But Zane is being punished for not coming to my party.
I'm not wearing a full shirt.
No, you're not wearing a full shirt.
Punished? I fucking love wearing costumes.
Yeah, Zane can't come to my birthday, So we're wearing costumes tonight instead. And this is the costume I'm going to wear to my party.
I do have a belly button.
Zane does have a belly button.
It's okay. Just don't tell Twitch. I think it's okay.
I think you're saying... I don't know if anyone... No, this is too off topic. No, I'm going to shut up. I'm not... There's a new Twitch meta and I'm not going to talk about it because it's gross.
The Twitch meta? Because I saw a new Twitch meta today that I wanted to discuss with you at some point.
Oh, okay.
But
do we get off task? No.
Yeah.
There's definitely is it the multiple camera one? Is that what you're?
With the green screen.
There's that one.
Oh yeah, great.
There's worse ones.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I didn't see a bad one. I saw one that I was like, that's fucking interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
People be pushing the form.
Is it pushing? It's content.
I needed to know what you're talking about.
Okay, fuck it. We're here now. We'll do questions afterwards. Shall I go first, and then you can talk about your one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing I was looking at, right, is it's a stream like this. It's split in half, like Bex has the stream split in half of, right? Two cameras. First camera is the woman's face streaming, wearing like a skimpy top. Not the most skimpy top that has been seen on stream, but like a kind of a skimpy top. Hi, Dane! And then the other half of the stream is a camera just pointed directly at her ass. She's at a standing desk. She's wearing green screen colored or like blue screen colored pants, and then has chroma keyed out her ass.
So and that the gameplay is her ass.
Is her ass. So you're actually just staring at her ass the entire time.
It's horrific. But like also like I guess this is art now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And then she was like, sub goal, I'll do jumping jacks.
Oh no. So the other one, and I think it's a different person, but it could be the same, is essentially just wearing a bikini, but they have a child's pool in the background. So they're allowed to be in the hot tub corner of Twitch, even though they're literally in an office room. But they're like sitting on their legs on a chair, and the other camera is just pointed directly up the crack.
Up the crack?
And like, and literally someone from Twitch called them and said, you need to change your bikini bottoms. So they changed to a slightly more covering thong. You could see follicles. You know what I mean? It was horrible. Anyway, this is the new corners of Twitch. This is like people who are trying to see how far they can push the adult content.
So, changing the topic.
Changing the topic. We're going back to the Discord, everyone. Hi, Grim Rose!
Big Exploratory Society. Oh my god, it's Grim Rose!
Grim Rose is here! Crazy. Thank you for distracting us. What?
Yeah, the front page is fucking... I don't know who they were. Poopies, it's not important. It's not important.
They are
so,
probably banned.
What is the magic system like? Is it different per square since they're different worlds? If one square is pro-magic, another is oppress magic, and the next magic is everything, does this create wars and crusades? Yes. I
fucking 100% agree with that.
I think in my head, the magic is different on every square, but I don't think that... I think that for the majority of the magic doesn't stop when they change squares.
Did you create a session 3? No, you did not.
No, I have not.
I'm making it.
Yeah, do it. Make it.
Discord
Does that make sense, team?
Question.
So, like, when you leave a square, your magic still continues. Maybe it gets weaker as you go further away, but again, not all magic does. I think some magic specifically would. You know? Like, if the source of your magic is a statue or something, the further away you get from it. But if the source of your magic is a god, I think the gods, like, you're still accessible to it. You know? This
becomes a question of, like, is there different planes of existence now? Are we just committing to, like, this is the one plane?
I don't think so. I think in my head, it's like a It's like a demi-plane.
The actual tile system, the whole
tile system is in like a separate plane.
Ooh. Okay.
Is the way I imagine it.
Tiles in a
While you're typing things, have a think. Luna's asking, what is Econo?
Oh, that's a great question. I can read you out the little blurb I wrote in the Discord.
We wrote a good little blurb.
And then Zane can correct me if I need to elaborate. But I said Zikanor is our new project that myself and Zane are working on. It's a personalized D&D-esque world setting, although we might be open to making it into a different tabletop setting. We haven't decided that yet. But the idea is that we're making a setting for you to play a game in. The current concepts consist around a world in which the parts of it are made up of squares or tiles from multitude of planes of existence. So they're from all different walks of the world.
All different worlds.
Because a god has stolen them because they were too... They basically were a brand new god and they didn't know how to do god things. So they were like, let's just put something together so I can start fucking learning. So he stole a whole bunch of places. And
Bex made the top.
And he periodically, or they periodically, shift those tiles. So the world that these people exist within is not stationary. It is always changing at the start of every season. That's what we decided, right? It was like a seasonal thing.
Yeah, I think that's the vibe we're going with at the moment. So it lasts like quite a while, but not forever.
No. And so this means that our place is full of interesting dynamics between countries because literally like whole counties move and are no longer neighbors next to each other.
And they're there for a season, so everyone's got to be. Everyone's got to be like ready for it to move and change.
Hi, Sam. Oh yeah, I made this whole outfit. I made it all.
Oh, so talented.
Not the goose.
Did you make the wicker goops?
I didn't make the goose. He was only $1.50 though.
Oh my god, Luna. You're so kind.
Luna! Thank you for the horsey bits. I appreciate it.
Love me some horsies.
There should totally be... Poopies, you missed it last time. We actually talked, one of the first tile ideas we came up with is a tile that has basically structured itself around the fact that the neighbors are always changing. So they're essentially a wine and pleasure district where they have movable tents on the borders of their tile that make up a whole city to entice their neighbors to come and pleasure themselves, you know?
Yeah.
And get drunk.
Enjoy. Yeah.
So we're trying to think of tiles in that sense as well. Is how would people live in a society that has its borders changed at that periodic pace?
Yeah.
How does trade work?
How do many societies, how every society has a different solve, right? Has a different coping mechanism for this horrific thing that's happened to them. Some of them arrived soon. Some of them have been there for ages.
I think,
so
and some of them might be dead because we talked about how potentially some of them failed. He stole these societies, went, yeah, these guys gonna go great, and then he changed the seasons too many times too quickly, and then it was
still figuring it out.
Whoopsie, killed that whole race. They're all dead now.
Yeah.
Mega brothel.
Or she, they, who knows?
It's like a strip mall for stripping on, you know?
It's a strip mall.
It's a strip mall.
It's a strip mall.
Nice.
With one. Yeah. So, we're coming up with different ideas for interesting tiles. We're trying to come up with exactly who this god is and the time frame of it. We're trying to figure out what the plan is about, is it going to be a campaign that people follow? And if so, where do they start?
Yeah, where do they start? Because we talked about potentially maybe it's an early conflict where they have tracked for so many seasons that the tiles change in this manner, so they know that their neighbor will be this people, and then the shift happens, and the whole place is burned to a crisp, and there's a raiding party about to cross the border into their tile. So that could be the hey, you're adventurous now because you didn't get a fucking choice.
Yep. Luna, you get it. That's exactly it. I'm glad you fucking like
also
it.
strong military because they never know. Oh, yes. Or like if they're like Trump and they're trying to build a wall around their whole tile.
I reckon some people have. I think definitely some people have done that. A season's isolated as individual tiles or sections tiles affected by the same season/weather. I think we said that there's a vague like
temperature zone?
Yeah, there's vague like temperature zones of like temperate, hot, so that like deserts and jungles and things are consistently like in a kind of a warmer climate then. But I think maybe it should be magically maybe it shouldn't be like that, and maybe they should be magically different.
Oh, so like you can go from like an icy peak and then cross into a swamp, and like you would feel that crossing in temperature.
The temperate it's like when you step off the plane in like a tropical island, and you step off in like somewhere fucking humid.
You know what that would satisfy though?
What?
All of the people who love being loot whores and fashion whores and D&D.
Yeah, because then you can wear
because you literally you go like, hey, we gotta move to the swamp, gotta change fashion now, and then you get to describe your new outfit.
You get to describe your new outfit. Exactly. Kind of like the fake horse, Luna. Yeah. There's definitely a tile that's all military with a solid wall around it. Yes.
Definitely.
There fucking is. Maybe it's an ice place, and the walls are made of like high glaciers that never melt.
Ooh, because they've like been periodically pushing the ice to the edges to like shale it up.
Yeah, it's like big. It's like glacial.
Go to the. We're going to the writing thing.
Tiles.
This was we talked about what the concept for stream was today, and essentially this concept is coming up with people and coming up with tiles. That's what we want to do. Yeah. So far we have. No, let's write this a tile idea first, and then I will tell you about the tile. Because I had a bunch of ideas between sessions, which is what happens to me. I need crisps. Gummy, how dare you? Now I need crisps.
I was actually Seb first that said it.
It makes carrying around your wardrobe totally practical. It's a bag of fashion now. It's not a bag of holding.
75% bag on the seasonal clothes. Oh, Jesus. This is actually my winter collection. And it's just a different bag of holding for each collection.
The what?
Most important person, the town bike. Good.
Is that a cat? Did I hear a cat? Is that a cat in my house?
I didn't make cat noises, so it was either in your house or...
Is that a cat in Oblivion track? That's confusing. Okay.
Hallucinating.
So, I'm showing you on stream now. We've decided on... This is how many tiles we need to fill. Oh no, it's not.
To start with, I've got it.
No, it's just I can't scooch over anymore.
Oh lol. Hold on, let me just move it.
Okay, yeah. So we've got to fill up a decent amount of tiles. We decided on in session 2, we thought we would stick to 225 tiles. 110 of them we need to like have as interesting places, and then 115 kind of like you're crossing a swamp, you're crossing a field kind of tiles.
Yeah.
And the plan is, for those who haven't been here before, we're trying to do this, we're trying to build out this concept so that by the end of the year we could maybe self-publish, kickstart it, get it out into the world, maybe play testing in it. That's the goal. So we're already in March, but we got time. There is a cat at the door.
Time. There is a cat at the door. You know what the single conflict or thing happening in the world, like active thing going on in the background, is the world? Or is that the tile shifting? I think the tile shifting is like it's not the active thing going on in the world. I think that is what we're still trying to figure out. I think that the active thing going on in the world is I think it's a 2-layer thing in my head that will be a part of the like adventure or overall story. I think the lower level of it is the starting thing we're talking about, of like a bad guy selection of or a bad guy tile, a collection of people that live on a tile, that have decided the solution is to invade every tile they come across. Right? And then I think the higher level thing, Luna, is that somebody in this like bad tile thinks there is or knows in some regard that there is a way to control the tile movement. And the invasions are actually them looking for the thing that lets you control the tile movement.
Because the thing is that if your whole society is based on this, whoever controls the shift of tiles controls the economy, controls the movement of people, controls progress.
War. They win the war.
They win war.
Right? They win the war. Control the spice, control the universe, you know?
Dune, anyone?
Dune? Anybody? Dune?
Can I be an NPC in that nation? That would be interesting.
Sure.
Should we have like people who have participated in the creation of it can make an NPC in the world?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I don't think we're there yet.
We're definitely not there yet. But I mean, maybe at some point we go.
I think if we kickstart it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That sort of thing.
That could definitely be a thing. A tile covered in ice being used as a giant walled fortress, full of baddies.
Well, I don't know if this is the bad guys.
No, I think this is just.
This is just scared. Maybe people who are like.
What if they're protecting something?
Okay. Protecting Fountain of Youth or something like that, like a magical thing, a giant tree, like an ice tree, a beautiful crystal tree they worship.
And it's like that they feel it's the it's like a people that are connected, like really resonating with their homeland, right? They haven't given up on their homeland. They've told stories about their homeland for centuries and centuries now, and they're like, we're gonna go back there one day. We have to keep this tree alive until the day we go home. If the tree dies, our path home dies. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, I love that. What if the tree is a core part of their spirituality?
Supporting the Kickstarter.
But their major city wasn't on the tile. So they took the religious icon with them.
So they have to protect it. They're the protectors of the religious icon until they can go home.
Yeah, the protectors of the religious icon. They have to protect it to go home. And everyone who's back home, they know, will be like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
The tree is not there.
And then they finally go home and they're like, oh, we've been replaced.
Yeah, fucking maybe.
The trauma. Yeah, let's do that. I'm down with that. Oh, we already talked about the fucking last time. We wanted all the elves to be gross.
Yeah, gross elves. Are these gross elves?
These are the gross elves. These are the gross icy elves with the dreads and the smell and the sweatiness when they're in warmer climates.
Yeah. Oh, because they're ice elves.
Yeah. Elves are moist in our game. In this world, elves are not beautiful. They're fucking moist. It's giving Avatar Jizz Tree.
Is the home of the moist elves.
Can there be human sacrifice in this universe? You know what? Inevitably, on one tile, there will be.
Yeah, I agree.
Inevitably, on one tile, there's cannibalism and human sacrifice.
Yeah, the elves. Elves.
Yes.
My fucking spelling all over the place.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's right.
They're protecting the giant ice crystal tree. It's a core piece of their spirituality. They must protect it until they can take it home. They've built up a shale ice wall for centuries to keep the non-clean.
Oh god, I'm sorry, team. It's been a long day. These are yawns.
Out of their pristine snow.
Cool magic lizard dragonborn people.
That's true. We did have that as well. That we're
right, you know.
Okay, do we think about where their capital is then? If we're doing
solar-powered lizards.
The
You're
solar-powered
right.
lizard.
They eat or absorb magic through their skin from the sun, question mark.
So where do they live?
Okay, Sam's asking a great question. Wait, is it kept there or not? Is the climate magically contained? I think the climate was magically contained.
So I had the thought, maybe, and this is maybe in my ideas between notes, but I had the thought of maybe after the first so many fuck-ups this god had, where she was like, whoopsie, I just killed that whole race because I put them somewhere too warm now. Or, you know, if we were thinking about it and being like, here's a temperate zone, here's a cold zone, and here's a hot zone.
Yeah, which is where they shuffle amidst their like cold,
they've got like a cluster.
Zone.
Yeah, they've got like, you know, so there is some like a, you know, potentially in the temperate zone there's some kind of kingdom that is like, we have a set of things that most likely will keep moving around us that we can use as farming.
Yeah.
But we don't guarantee your safety, like to those people who farm those tiles.
Yeah.
But then it's like, do we just want it to be entirely random the whole time?
I don't know. Maybe there's some seepage, but like
seepage
of heat.
Oh,
some temperature seepage.
I don't know. Seepage is a strange word to me.
Yeah. Yes, Dane, and the sun was magic. Yeah, lizards are giving desert to me, especially solar-powered lizards.
Solar-powered lizards are great. I like that a lot.
Maybe solar-powered lizards live. What if they lived underground?
What if it was a combination of underground, but also like, you know, like almost like they live on a tile that would have been a cavernous ravine, but like it's up in the air, so it's just sheer, and then the sunniest spots are like the holy spots because it's like on top of this big sheer cliff wall.
The sun hits it for way longer.
Yeah.
Well, Shapoopies, because if they're in sun all day, they overheat and overeat.
Overeat.
So I think they need to get, it's like they don't just want to be there all the
Hi,
time.
Otto.
They want to get like their daily intake. Vitamin D.
Vitamin
you know?
D's nuts.
And also the desert gets super fucking cold at night.
Yes.
So they got to be in little cavey things to keep warm. And then go to the brothel mall, obviously.
So yeah, I think whatever their tile is, it's some kind of, like there has to be this holy sunspot, right? Oh, dude, what if it's got like a big fucking glass? You know, like that at certain times of day has like that holy beam go through it. And like there's like on the ground there's like an obsidian black stone from all of this fucking heat from this fucking big glass disc of giant magnifier.
What if sometimes one of the tiles next to this one is a tile that consistently has a thunderstorm going? And the holy spots are places where the sand has been struck by lightning. And has like created like a perfect sheen across the top of the desert in these like cracked crater spots.
Yeah.
Thrust up, like solidified pieces of hell, maybe it's a black sand desert. And it's like massive chunks of iron.
Yeah. Because we did talk about metal is probably one of the hardest things in this whole economy, right? Because
maybe these guys,
they're the fucking metal dudes.
The metalsmiths.
And it's lightning metal?
But what if they're like samurai lizards? Because the whole point is it's bad quality iron.
Okay.
That they have to make out of sand And so they have to do the whole fucking like katana thing where you fold the sword.
Yeah, layered.
Layered iron. And bone iron.
Let's do it!
Write it down!
You write it down! Okay,
don't forget it! Okay.
The rest of this guy above a large, a plateau, right? That's the word we want to use, of black sand desert.
Huge plateau, black, yeah.
Not desert.
Yeah. I like a sandstone rock, like thrust in the sky. I think that's really cool.
Because I want visual interest across landscape as well. You know what I mean?
None of this fucking just like, that tile's a square of desert. You know, it's got to be like a fucking this and this and this.
Yeah, have to have up, down, sideways, all about.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered some of my other ideas that I came up with in between that I want to tell everyone.
Do this one first.
I gotta take Lauren in the airport in like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. Normally our brain juice goes like crashes hard after 2, and we're already 40 minutes.
We got like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Yeah.
Black sand desert.
A large plateau of black
sand. They
have desert.
The advantage of being periodically neighbored to a continuous storm tile. This storm provides the sheet lightning that creates iron blasted repositories which the solar powered lizards utilize.
Oh no.
Oh no, what did you do?
Go.
Utilize
you're good.
for weapons.
Oh my god.
And their burgeoning economy. Does that make sense?
What does burgeoning mean in this context?
Burgeoning. Growing economy.
Oh.
I think for them, they're like, if we're again, this is the question of are we doing temperature zones or are we doing completely random? Because then if it's temperature zones, they're fucking way out of the way of majority of trade. Oh, the iron comes from.
I think true random is more fun.
Let's go true random then.
And I think we just say that magic sorts it out.
We have I'm writing it in session 3 notes. We have decided on true random.
For tile movement.
All tiles be damned. But yeah, I think for them, it's like they have the advantage of the storm that seems to come frequently, but also they have the black sand that can make iron.
Yeah. Worship, revere?
Yes. They
revere the...
Oh, stream. Why can't you see it, stream?
You just gotta scroll down just a little bit.
I had to make more space.
Oh, you're great.
Okay, sorry. I'm reading you now. They over here heat their magic, combust. They can't do for magic for a period until they build it back up again. Ooh.
Pretty cool.
They
made a huge discharge.
Huge magnifying glass that has concentrated sunlight in one spot, which is like how they do their human sacrifice. I don't mind spinning that.
I'm happy with these guys being the human sacrifice people.
Yep. They've got the iron. You know what? They like bless their katanas in blood to seal it.
Quite a fan of, oh yeah. That's, yep. Yeah. I mean, the way you make better iron / steel is by using bone dust, so.
Well, they gotta get that too then. Maybe they just believe in their religion is based around the power of the forge. The true heat. The one that melts. You know, like it's all based around the concept of warmth and the power that comes with the warmth.
Maybe they think that lightning strikes are like condensed beams of sunlight or something.
So it's just a sun god?
Yeah, it's giving sun god to me.
I like it.
It's an honor to be sacrificed to the sun. They were sunning their taint so hard they overcharged and died.
That's the yoga pose, isn't it?
It's a pleasure to have you. Yeah, it's morning salute or whatever. Sun salute. Yeah, I think it's a holy death to be sacrificed, right? Now I gotta fucking Google it.
Shit. Okay. Shall I introduce you to some of the tile ideas I had between sessions? Then he stared off into the middle distance. Oh no, you're looking at it.
I'm sorry, I'm reading about how bones were used for steel.
Okay.
Did you ask?
It's all research, everyone. It's not because he's gonna kill me. So I had ideas between sessions, right?
I saw the document.
Okay. So, that is my commentary about our squares still clustered into regions. Yeah, and I think there's regional terms for the moment the tiles do the change. So it can be called the bracing, because everyone has to brace, because it's almost like a miniature earthquake for a second, and then it dissipates. Right?
Yes.
And so everyone's bracing for it, so it's called the bracing, or the shift, or the exchange, because it's now exchanging to new economies, exchanging for new people.
Yeah.
So I had the tile idea because, again, I was doing the thing of playing with it not being a flat landscape. I think there will be flat landscape ones, but I want it to be fun. So this one is about multifunctional tiles because they are big. It's not like we have to cover a whole tile with one concept. It can be multifunctional.
No, you're absolutely right.
So this one is like, there's an aquifer at the top of this tile, and this tile goes down. And so all the other tiles are like here with just their whole earthen side exposed to this.
Yeah.
So the aquifer feeds like a rice paddy. So there's like a people who are just here to farm rice. And the paddy fields go down the hill. And at the bottom, there's a geologist sect that lives there that waits for the shift so that they can study neighboring tiles geology and learn more about all of the places these tiles came from. And like different,
that's really cool.
Like big tragic events that happened in the past in these places, and they're like trying to piece it all together and also trying to figure out who are true neighbors.
I love that. Dane. The tiles take 30 seconds to shift. It's universal.
It all happens at once.
Yes, Seb, there is a limbo, and people get thrown in as sacrifices sometimes.
Oh, yes, we talked about that. That is capital punishment. It's getting thrown in the limbo.
Not everywhere, but some places.
So you're happy with that? I think it's kind of cool.
I think it's cool as hell.
Quentin,
look! Quentin, look how cute she looks.
Cool.
You like it? You like my goose?
I get what you mean now.
Yeah, it didn't make sense before, huh?
How cool. Hey, this needs a little flower crown.
Yeah. I know
you have a little flower tiara.
I have a tiara and I have my ears, but I can't wear them with them.
Where's your flower tiara?
We're streaming. Say hi to the
Hey.
stream. There's
How do you
I
do?
look for them.
Lol.
Yeah?
Looks great.
Make it special for you.
The grounds.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, oh wait, Quentin, do you want to try on your hood for stream?
Yeah, Dane. It's a full fucking adventure. Lolmiz says the flower crown's at her house.
Come stand over here so people can see.
One tile is a society.
Pretty cool.
of horses.
That's cool, right? You look so
Oh my God.
badass.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait.
Your
I
light
need to-
sucks.
I know, I need to turn this one on. God, you think he's the streamer, am I right?
Your light sucks.
Boom. And it's, see, the green that's on that is the same green as this.
Matches you.
Matches me.
Honk.
How cool.
Matching you.
Looks like I'm gonna go duck shooting.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe, huh?
He
We
looks
still
like
need to go
a
get
little
you
bit-
a knife to go with your wings and stuff.
That's
A
cool. Yeah.
knife.
Up tomorrow.
It's
It's exciting.
exciting.
Woo!
Did you get the day off?
Yes.
Zane, are we going to your house to pick up the stuff that we said we would get?
I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow, and I'm gonna like either give it to Lauren or to you.
Okay, cool. No worries. God, this has been a very distracted Zekanor stream today.
We are always this distracted. Let's not pretend it's this one.
Okay, so that was the tile idea. I thought I had more tile ideas, but maybe I only had the one this time.
Those are the ones we wrote down, but
So now we have... Do we number these? Is that more helpful?
would you like to number them?
I'm doing it.
Number them. She's numbering them.
I'm numbering them. Well, we need
She's numbering.
we need to do 100 and so many, so. All right. Now, we talked about we're wearing outfits today. We're looking like people. We need to think about more people in this world. We have lizards and elves.
Lizards and elves.
We're
Yep.
What other people do we have? That one tile was a society of horses. Look, I've literally thought that there is a nomadic tribe of centaurs that like moves through the middle temperate like plains. They're like, this is our fucking area.
Do it.
Yeah, but that's not a tile idea. That's just those are centaurs.
Then just write it, add it to the fucking. Where is it?
Centaur.
Chat quotes, ideas between. No, session 2. Session 2 is where we put the races list.
There's currently untitled document because I can't see the top for some reason to title it.
Fucking hilarious. Let me find the title. Shared with me. Lighting and sound.
Yeah, so I think it's like the centaur herd just kind of moves between a bunch of tiles. They're nomadic people. They're not stationary to anywhere. But they use it to their advantage.
Yeah. I don't.
Honestly, it would be kind of fucking badass if they were the warmongering group that the party encounters first.
The warmongering group is a charging team of centaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Eureka.
That might be too high a level. I don't know.
I mean, badass.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Should definitely write it down.
What, okay, maybe they are the first, ravaging conflict.
Yep.
Who else? Who else came in the shift? Who else came in the stealing? In the
The stealing. I think some people don't know that their world is still okay.
Horses. How do you mean?
Like, what if... I mean, what if some people were in the middle of, like, a fucking earthquake or a tsunami when they got taken? And so, like, it saved them.
So they think they're the blessed ones? Like...
They think they're the saved. They're risen.
Ooh. The Risen.
Yeah,
That's even a good title for them.
the risen.
They are chosen as their home world was shaken by a calamity, maybe long forgotten.
Maybe long forgotten.
And
Are you writing this in the tile? Where are you writing this currently?
in
It was
session
in
3.
Okay, I can't find it at the moment.
Wait, you
I can see
can't
it.
find it?
Can't see it on the stream.
Hold on, let me rename it.
I don't. No, I can't find the folder at the moment.
You can't. What? How did you lose the
Don't
whole
worry.
drive?
It's not worth it. Don't worry about it. It's not worth it.
Was shaken by calamity and their tile was whisked away to a
Whisk.
new world.
A whole new.
Are they going to be a religious group then?
They don't have to be. Maybe they just fucking believe that it was like, it was very lucky, or maybe they worship the god that brought them here, and they're like the first.
They're the first of his worshippers.
First of his worshippers, yeah.
First of the new god's worshippers.
Yes.
I like the idea that they believe they have inherent luck. And so, like, they will always gamble a little too much. Or, like, they're like, but we'll be lucky again tomorrow. And, like, they just have this stupidly positive outlook.
Yeah. It'll be okay. We were brought here for a reason.
Exactly.
No, Dane, they're not taken from the same time. Ancient civilization. Could be anything.
Bling! What is Module Collab? We are building a D&D module from scratch.
We're building a D&D module from scratch.
From scratch. It's called Zekanor. We're in session 3 of building. And we have session notes and we have a whole bunch of ideas that we're writing. But essentially we're trying to be like, I don't know, a little bit, we're trying to make something that we could maybe publish by the end of the year. What's the theme? The theme is a very young god was born into existence, looked at what all the other gods were doing with all of the worlds that they had, and basically went, I want to do that. And so, not really having the creativity to start their own world from scratch, they just took square segments from other people's worlds and smushed them together and called it his own. And now, periodically, those segments shift. And
once a kind of season.
Once a kind of season, they shift, and you get new neighbors.
Yeah.
And so the economy is all based around the fact that you periodically shift. You love this? It's so cool, everything. Right? So we're doing it every Thursday. This is the plan.
Come hang out. Have a good time. If you got any questions and we don't answer them during the stream, leave them in the Discord.
Yeah. We have a special spot in the Discord for questions. So that you can go to the Zekanor tab on my Discord and just pop them in there. And then we just talk some juicy lore. And you guys get to be part of the creation of the thing. Which actually we need to finish answering Vixen's
Oh, yeah, we got 3 more questions to ask.
Shit! Alright. Love this kind of content. Yeah, I feel like people are really digging it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I get excited for it every week, which is cool. It just sucks because I've been sick, so it wasn't as consistent as we want. But yes, this is the lore Shibuti. So, do gods get remembered by their squares and pop into existence? Does this create a new pantheon? Are the new gods at war trying to start out a new hierarchy?
Okay, to snip this one at the bud, I think they remember their gods, but their gods still exist. It's not far enough of a distant plane that they replace them with new gods.
Yeah.
It's the same gods. But all the other gods are a little distant because they're just watching to see how it goes.
I think there's like a morbid curiosity as a god where you're like, oh, this is new. Just see what happens.
Yeah. New and interesting thing. They're all old as fuck. And this one new god is like, go try it out. See how it goes. You know?
And everyone's like, why have we been doing it like this for so long? This is new and interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like if person... because this is a question of how long has the tile system existed, because if it's existed for a long enough period of time, I think people might have forgotten the true names of their gods or forgotten the best prayers to do to actually get their attention.
I think it's been a couple of generations for the eldest, you know? It's the vibe I get.
Couple generations. Well, like,
or does that feel too long?
So, like, if you're talking about, like, an elder race, like elves, it's a couple generations of elves, but, like, humans, it's
so
like...
it'd be like 400 or 500 years.
I like that.
Does that feel too long?
No, I think
short?
I think that in some people might say it's too short, but the thing is we can always have fun extra history, like the person who's the geologist looking at the layers of calamity that have happened to these people before they arrived to this place. So there's still chance for like extra history beyond that 500 years.
Yeah.
But I think this has existed as a structure for 500.
This could just be the second try. 500 years of this attempt. Who knows how long the first attempt was?
Oh, yeah. Let's do 500. I like 500 years of,
500
this
years.
attempt at the tiles.
Yeah.
The old gods from the other worlds watch on, but have chosen not to interfere with the new pantheon. Because I mean, we're talking about one person who's come up, who's put all the tiles together, but maybe he's gone, I need help doing this. So maybe he has actually generated new gods under him. Them, it, her, she.
We keep saying he, but I don't know.
Maybe I don't want it to be a he.
Yeah. I don't know if they've created... Maybe they have created new gods. I feel weird about that, and I don't know why.
Is it feeling too divinity?
Nah. Creating new gods feels like a thing that the other older gods would do something about.
Right, like that's the step that would be taken where they would go,
They'd go like, you're pushing it. You're pushing it.
Okay.
Whereas just playing with a world, maybe they create like spirits.
Okay.
And like fae and like demigods.
Has a playful sub-god.
We're assuming the gods are real. And even I think our definition of gods is just like powerful beings.
Would reach a god-like level. Okay. Doing that might bring the attention of the old pantheon.
Yeah.
But there must be some connection, like that the statue tile, right, of the religious figure holding up the cliffside with the waterfall and the holy flowers. So there's like things that have existed so long in their previous world that they are magical. Like that, even if people don't know what the statue of the woman represents, it's inherently magical at this point.
You lose the words, but the belief is still.
Yeah. The essence of the thing.
Yeah. The idea of the thing is the thing.
Okay. What
is fast travel a thing or different planes? Will you need
don't think different
Chaos
planes.
Magic chart to roll on to see what other planes your square is touching and when. I agree. Don't think there's other planes.
I don't think there's other planes.
I think there's under the tiles.
There's the under the tiles, the liminal space.
Yeah.
The nothing. But it's like
the nothing.
And then there's, the air above, but there's no
like heaven or hell.
Yeah, there's no like the 7 planes of fucking devils.
And all that kind of shit. Yeah. Do we have Okay. Here's a big question.
Big question. I'm ready.
I just had a whole bunch of thoughts and they all accumulated in one question.
Big question.
What happens when someone dies? Right?
Like, what do they think happens when someone dies, or what actually happens to them when they die?
What they think happens is different for every culture.
Yeah. Because I think there's like the elves with the tree are going to believe that they get reincarnated back on their home world, right?
Exactly. And the sun people are like, you ascend to the sun.
Yeah.
And the frost people are like, you return to the crystalline waters belief.
Yeah.
And everyone has a different belief. What actually happens when people die? Do people have souls? Like an immortal essence? If we're playing D&D, can they be revived?
Ooh.
You know?
I hadn't considered that.
And if they have said immortal essence, where does it go?
Where does it go? Where is there... What if...
That's the Bex is having an idea face.
What if it goes to the failed one? And it's like this thing that's cast aside in space and everything's just, it's like the tiles no longer shift. They're all dead and dormant and everything's in like kind of like an after image, ghostly, like ephemeral space.
It's like
they go to the broken place. Like if they're like not quite left the plane yet. But I think at some point their essence just dissipates. You know what I mean? Like it. But there's this holding period where they're in the broken place.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, you down?
I really like that.
I'll write it down. Oh, this one. Because then it's like then we're giving more lore to what the god has done, right?
Yeah. And it gives really cool offers for potential places to go on adventures or interesting things to happen to people so their story doesn't end when they die. I love that. Maybe you just are doomed to wander a ghostly, like, reflection of the world you came from. Forever. Until you slowly drift away.
Oh.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just read the next question, and the question is, what happens when someone dies? I didn't even read the question.
Wow. Vixen was really digging deep for us, though. That was great.
Vixen was on it.
Please ask these spicy questions.
How does resurrection work? Can the souls get lost? Same brain cell.
Same brain cell. Hi, Quinista!
Hi, Quinn. Quinn, solid idea. I'm so sorry, but we came up with something that we like. Yeah.
What if it's also like when you're in the broken place? Like every now and then you can see the new god like sitting almost like hunched over the game board that is the world.
Oh, so you think they're watching?
Yeah.
In the faux version. In the
old
version.
In like this
the death realm.
It's like behind the curtain, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like this little brand new boy god that's like leaning hunched over his tiles, watching it play out. You know? Or just like a little child. It's like a...
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll talk about it.
I don't know. I'm kind of... I don't know. I don't know.
This is the thing. We have months to decide this.
Yeah.
Okay. That was death, though. Death. What a big question to answer today.
And that's how... God, I'm so yawny today.
You okay?
So sorry. I'm fucking... I must be tired, but I don't
You
feel
must be tired.
But every now and then I'm just like forced to yawn.
Can souls get lost in the patchwork? What sews them together? Can the sewing be untethered?
I think it's a great metaphor. I think they're held together by the belief.
I think it becomes this question of like where that person considers home. So like the elves would struggle in the afterlife because in that after image space, in the broken place, because their essence wants to return to the true home.
But would they not be in a world with a shadow version of the ice tree.
I was thinking this is like
a completely different.
This is the one that broke 500 years ago. That the gods scattered so that he could start again. And they're literally walking around the scattered place. It's just like floating in the cosmos.
When I love that. I think that's really cool. When it says, perhaps upon residing in the broken space for too long a time, they begin to see patterns in the chaos of random tile shifting to a point where it cracks their souls.
Oh!
Death insanity where that could even linger if/when they return to life. I think that's a really, really cool point, and I love that. I think that is a great. I think that's the perfect. That's the perfect solution to someone has figured out how to control the tile movement, and it's literally just like a mad oracle who died.
Yeah.
For so long. Maybe not that long. Maybe they just realized it faster than most do.
Damn.
And when they got resurrected, they were.
There's no sun in the broken place. They fucking would. It's fucking cold
I love
there.
That. I really like that, Dan. I really like that.
I like chat. I love chat.
I love chatting. Love and chat.
Yeah. Seeing the pattern in the chaos would be mind fucking.
Seeing the pattern in the chaos is super cool. I love that a lot.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, I think we answered all of the Discord questions.
Yes. I think we did.
I think we did. Okay. So, I mean, that's not a tile idea, but that's a universe idea.
It's a great universe idea.
With the broken
we should
place.
Have a... Where do we put, like, universe rules?
We might have to make a whole new... Actually, that could probably be good, because currently we have to scan through all of the session notes to find those. So we could make, here's universe rules. Are you whipping it up?
Yeah, it's just been made.
Oh, he's whipping. I'll have to refresh. Kaplonky. Universe rules. Do we also put in here, like, how many tiles there are and how big they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back to session 2. It's a 15 by 15. I love this, guys. You don't understand how fun this is for me.
This is so much fun.
It's very, like, it's big brain. And I think it's cool that we do it together and we're doing it every week and we're doing it in like a fun social way.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's like, damn, oh my god, look at us go. Papa, is there a leap year? That was one of the big questions from session 1. Because that would affect season changes.
Oh yeah, we had that whole argument about season changes.
Oh, that's so funny.
What is the color in your head you associate with this, like, death realm? In my head, it's like a shadowy blue-gray.
Yeah, fuck, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's a spectral, realm of color.
Yeah, and I think that is different from the below.
The liminal? The
liminal.
nowhere? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the nowhere is different.
I think the nowhere is just black and white.
Oh. And is that the color scheme of the changing as well?
Of, like, what, the shift?
The, like, magic, because we said that magic appears in between each of the squares on the grid.
Yeah.
Is that black and white?
I think so.
Like maybe when it happens, it like fades. Like the line draws on the ground, it like comes up, and then you see that through it, you can see the other tile exactly as it was, but black and white, like a flickering.
Yeah, and then the color snaps in
with the new one.
I like that.
You ask, is this going to become a video game? Shaboobies, if we could find some fucking money.
If we could
that'd
find,
be dope.
if we kickstart this and it goes well, then we kickstart a game and we do that. And me and Zane do the voices, and Quinesta comes and does voices.
Yeah, we all do voices.
Get C and Z funding. We should. We should.
Yeah, God. Shaboobies, can you write out
Shoto, you missed so much. Shoto, we're in costume. I just want to show off my costume again.
Do it. Your costume looks so good.
Wait, we'll go to this picture for a second. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Who is she?
Shit, she got goose
Who
on her
is
head.
she?
Who is she?
Damn, girl. Damn, girl.
Yee. Oh, yeah. The shifting is a 20-second earthquake, a building sensation, but you can fall through the gap and go into the nowhere.
Yeah, you can fall through.
I think the universe rules one is when we like commit to an idea. Appears makes all what is it? All tiles around you appear in black and white.
Yeah.
They snap into color. Color. At the end of the chain. Oh, this is so cool! It's okay, Shoto. You're allowed to be a slug every now and then. I have slug days too. Wait, they made 300 people redundant?
Don't do it. Don't fall into it, Biggs. It's not worth thinking about. Don't do it.
What if people develop a fetish for the earthquake? 100%. 100%. There's like a group of people. There's like a, you know, like old wives' tale that if you fuck during the shifting, you will get pregnant. It's like that. This is how you make a baby. It will be a son.
For real. For real.
In my head, the shift plays out like the OG Mary Poppins movie when the old chap lights off the cannon. I'm really trying to think of the... Is that off the roof of the building? God, I haven't watched Mary Poppins in so long.
Right, your wives tale down.
Sorry, I will. Old wives' tale.
They're like, you do? Yeah, you do.
Okay, hold on. We'll come back to the writing scene.
It's because you said
if you fuck during the shift, you will get preggers with a son. Because people still...
is a horrific word.
You don't like... Okay, I'll write pregnant.
Thank you.
Pregnant?
Pregnant? Pregante.
No, Zane, you sexy. I mean, Zane is sexy. He's not even wearing a shirt right now properly.
Hey,
oh my god.
Shapoopies, we both sexy. Alright? You and me.
It's like, oh fuck, a place is so desperately keeping things upright as they...
Is it still patriarchal?
Yeah.
I think there's some patriarchal, there's some matriarchal, there's some, like, majocracies, there's some,
yeah.
You know, like, we got it all.
we got it all.
Yeah.
In the task design of magic glue to hold... Well, I think this is like, in my head, right? Because I used to go on boats a bit. And so boats have like mugs that you could take on the boat that have like a really wide base and then go like up like this so that it doesn't teeter. So I'm like imagining that there's things that people have designed like that where it's like they have little, you know, like tiny little balustrades on their shelves so that it's like nothing can fall off and the cups are wider at the base and...
Yeah.
Maybe I should be writing this down too, but... People have designed things to survive the bracing. But my mental image is funnier. Yeah, for sure. Highlight color, none. Text color. Such as wide-based cups and little railings on bookshelves. Okay. You're getting all the universe rules, are you? You're going through old notes?
Yeah, I am.
We should probably write the distance across. It's currently still at 50-50. Why you like this? I'm also imagining that all the societies that are sufficiently advanced would have hella building codes. That is interesting. Yeah. That is interesting. The fact that they have like really strict ways of
building now. Yeah, I think you can tell how long someone's been in the society's been in the rotation by how many of their buildings have been rebuilt.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. Is there a tribe that's the equivalent of the Amazons? Like a all-woman, strong, badass tribe?
I think absolutely.
That's how would we... Where would they consider home?
Swamp?
Swamp. That's what I was thinking. Swamp.
What if they make little, like, floating the Glamazons? Shapoopies? That's the name of my new band.
We can't call them the Amazons though, because we don't want to.
How many moons? 2 moons? 3 moons? We said. We wrote it down.
We did write it down. It must be in session 2. Though I was pretty sick last time.
Mapmakers Guild. Stay square. Be aware and be square.
Be aware and be square, everyone. 13 moons? God damn, he stole all the moons from the other places too.
It's a lot of moons.
When your entire existence can be literally shaken to its core, weirdly, it would just be the norm to do what you can to mitigate it. Yeah, exactly. Like, people just... you don't have to be told, you just do it.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about humans. Home of a...
That's because humans are boring.
I'm offended, but also not, because it's true. Home of a group
I always make a human character, because I think they're the most interesting things in a world that is, like, different and weird. Hey, yo!
This is true.
Mr. Juanito!
Mr. Juanito! Hello!
Thank you very much.
Hear me out. It's a Franken mood cobbled by... Wait. Cobbled by gravity from the pieces of the moons that is a god. Wait, the Franken moon?
It's kind of cool.
I kind of like that.
Cobbled by gravity from the pieces of moons that the other gods stole.
So it's not like a perfect circle?
And it's like multicolored?
Yeah. It's kind of dope, dude. It's just a big asteroid. Yeah, like literally it's an asteroid that reflects light, so it's a moon. And has enough pull on the water that is there.
Yeah, but not sometimes. The lakes have waves. The giant lakes.
The giant lakes have waves, for sure.
Okay, great.
But maybe it's like super irregular. Like it's only one side of the moon that will make the waves because it's like that is
what if it's like a what if it's like a giant concave like it's like half
Oh.
So there's like a
big
so there's
dip in
like-
the middle.
There's like a dip in the middle.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
not
I
all
hear
together
you.
yet.
And then when it spins on the rounded side, that's when it pulls.
Quinn's making a great point. Why a moon? Why not just have a debris field that was once a moon? Well, every time a tile appears, maybe a piece of their moon appears too. So there's like always pieces of debris slowly floating towards the moon. You're right, it doesn't need to have planetary logic. I kind of just like the planetary logic.
Because we're already fucking with it not being a sphere as a world.
Yeah.
So it's
I
nice
also
to
like
have
the
some
idea of
things
it
that are
being-
consistent.
I like the idea of it being a flat Earth with planets that rotate it, planetoids.
Yeah.
I think it's silly.
Like the rest of the stars and everything are normal. Because that's all the other worlds that the gods have made. Like, so it's just sitting in space.
You think there's stars? What if there's no stars?
What if there's... What do you mean, no stars?
Well, it's not... Like, it's another dimension. There's no other worlds. It's fresh. The gods made nothing else.
Is it like true dark at night?
Except for this, like, glittering moon. Maybe instead of stars, there's pieces of fucking, like, fractal moon that's slowly coming together in the sky.
Yeah, so it's like
those are the only things that
9
reflect light.
pieces, and they're all kind of like
chunks.
in a cluster line, floating around.
Yeah. Some of them are different color for sure. For sure.
One's purple.
Different colored nights. Different colored nights, gorgeous. Depends on which piece of the moon is facing the planet the most. Yeah, it's like building, like kids' blocks, like building blocks.
We're just thinking. I'm being quiet and thinking.
Yeah, and writing. What if one moon is a prism that sprays light across the sky every now and then? That's beautiful, Shapoopy. I love that a lot. I'm gonna write that down right now.
Okay. Where are you writing that down? Oh, the moon. Okay, you're writing it here. Shit, there's supposed to be shit in the sky, and so there's just random ass shapes of something in random spots in the sky.
I really love that.
That's so funny.
Every now and then, the god just checks into other worlds and is like, "Oh,
fuck, I'm supposed to have done this."
Trees.
Yeah.
Just makes up a random thing that looks like tree.
And maybe
yeah.
that was like one of his things was like, no one has iron. Let's put the storm there. That was like one of his fixes.
Well, no, what if it was like no one has iron. I'm gonna put iron everywhere in little pieces so they can pick it up, and it's an iron.
And it's just a black sand desert. Yeah.
It's fucking useless. And then every now and then the storm comes around and just happens to make it useful.
That's so funny. I love this
If
god.
lycanthropy
I love
exists,
how almost capable they are. You know?
Yeah.
I feel cute.
You look so cute.
This isn't even with all like the makeup and my ears on.
Oh man. It's not even your final form.
It's not even the final form.
I think if lycanthropy exists, it's going to be a part of this like fractal prism that Shapoopies is talking about.
Ooh.
And they're like rainbow creatures.
Ooh, I like that. Like they're not.
Lycanthropy for sure is a thing that like came with tile.
Our tile. It's definitely a disease or a like a genetic mutation that arrived with one of the tiles. Okay, hit me with it.
What if God saw vampires and was like, I also have to have vampires, and then made Twilight vampires?
Made Twilight vampires. The meme of that. That is pretty fucking funny.
I think they're still vaguely terrifying, but in a different way. They're like I like the idea that parts of the moon are different colors and different pieces of like night creatures associate with different moons. Because like lots of different worlds have different vampiric stuff. So maybe you're like or lycanthropy. So if you're a werewolf from a specific place, you're only more powerful when your moon is the closest moon. So you're never forced into transforming unless your moon is the closest moon showing.
I like that. I like that.
So it's way less often. It's not like once every full moon. It's once every I don't know. Twilight Fams, #canon, #real, write it down. Like, I like the idea of them shimmering their color or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if werewolves actually turn into wolves. I don't think it's called lycanthropy because it's not based on lichen, the wolf. You know? They might not even be wolf-based. It might just be night creatures. Moon beasts.
Moon beasts. I like moon beasts.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's only werewolves or vampires, not that. So people measure the months and moon phases. I think it's like there is 30 days in between shifts or something like that.
I think it's very Stardew Valley rotation. We know 30 days from now. Okay, countdown started. You know, we're 5 days
30
in.
Or is it 90? Is it like
a full 3 months kind of thing?
Yeah, is it a full 3 months? Yeah.
I want it to be, I don't know. Oh, fucking hell, Cat. You scared the shit out of me coming through the window.
Bye, Felix.
I don't know. Meow. Can you not get out the door? Is it closed? You're just yelling at me a lot today, Cat. Does it change in the moon face match the shift? Does it have people named the moon faces?
Definitely have
people
names for moon faces.
Moon faces definitely have names. I completely divorced it from the moons altogether. Yeah, Quinn's out there like going, nah, don't need no moons.
Yeah. And every time a new tile is added, a new face of the moon appears. And each face of the moon gets slightly shorter to make up for it. Yeah, I think the moons are more random.
I think the moons are entirely a random element.
I think lots of people have names for the sun. I think the sun isn't a sun. It's not a giant ball of floating gas. Like, I think the sun is something else.
He just got like a gold plate and went, I'll just size this up.
Yeah. I don't know. So the moon's a 100-sided die? I mean, hell, maybe. It's a 225-sided die currently. If we every tile draw a piece of moon, but not every world has a moon, so not every piece of tile.
This god is he's not incompetent. He's just learning.
He's learning.
He's learning. He's just a baby.
The Godmother's China cabinet.
It's from the Godmother's China cabinet. Big gold disc. This is son.
Big gold disc. What if to be the like antithesis or the counterpoint to this Amazon tribe?
Yeah.
There's like a religious sect of men that travel around asking for women to donate their bodies for 9 months so that they can repopulate themselves, but they don't have any women that are a part of the sect. And it's like a thing of like
yeah.
we will do like as a society we'll serve you for the 9 months that you are serving us.
Damn. That you can have our children.
But in return, the child. It's only one. It's like one woman, one child, and they leave again.
That's interesting as fuck.
Does that feel too weird?
No, but I like the morally grayness of it. I like the what has happened. 500 years. they were one of the title, because we talked about like illness, right? Has come from a whole bunch of different worlds. And there was illnesses that spread between, and like maybe like all of their woman population died off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we give it's not just like them being like weird. It's like there's a.
I mean, hell, maybe none of them can have children.
They're all sterile?
Maybe they're all sterile for some reason, for something they do. And any child they have has to be male, according to the like spiritual decision of them. But also, they are sterile.
So
nah, Shoto, I don't think they because I personally hate the idea of being like, hey, can you donate your body? I'm gonna fuck you. We're gonna have a child, and then I'm gonna take it. I personally think that is not. I don't like that. I don't know, but is it more fucked up for a society to sell their services for 9 months to buy a child? Is that more fucked up?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I do. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I think it's so up Quinista's alley. It's very up Quinista's alley. This is all the morally grey we love.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah. What's another universe rule? The under. What did you call it? You had another word for it.
The nowhere? The liminal?
Nowhere. The liminal. I think the liminal is better.
I like the liminal. You know me and the liminal. We're like thick as thieves.
Yeah. The space between / under.
This is good. We've written a whole page of this.
We've done it. We made a fucking.
And we're narrowing down our lore. We should actually. There should be one about the new god now.
Yeah, it should be. There should be a whole one about the god. Put it at the top. The god is the most important bit.
Right, and before the shift, right? Because this is the thing that explains it.
Yeah.
The new
Maybe
god.
They run orphanages?
To be named.
Maybe they run orphanages. Maybe they do run orphanages.
Maybe they get a contract from the Dark Brotherhood to kill Grelod the Kind.
Grelod the Kind. Maybe.
The new god still needs to be named. You guys are just watching us type. I hope that's fine right now. This is part of it. This is part of it.
Sorry.
Wise. Oh, yeah.
Wise.
Radio wise. I do like morally grey. I think, Quinn, if you ever got, like, merch, I think it would have to be, like, a grey t-shirt or hoodie with morally grey, but it's in a darker, like, a slightly darker grey print. You know what I mean? Like, it's grey on grey. And it just says morally grey. It'd be so good.
What color? Greeny blue? Like teal? The liminal. What color is the liminal?
Like the nowhere that like once you fall through the black and white?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
No, what color is it?
What?
It's black and white?
I thought it was just gonna like it's just black and white.
It's entirely black and white.
Yeah. It's like
okay, Dane, bye.
Oh, bye!
Okay, it's black and white. It's black and white. Entirely.
Just my storytelling.
Devoid of color.
Have a good dinner. I'm also gonna have dinner after we finish here.
Yeah. We're getting there, actually.
We're and we've been working hard. We've been doing brain hard. Considering
hardly
last time I
working.
was coughing the whole thing.
You were dying.
Born into an already established pantheon of old and wise beings. They found interest in how they ruled their worlds. And without the creative skill or knowledge to make their own, they took slices from this, from others. The new god has practiced on a few generations of the tiles, but we live in the, should we call it like the third iteration?
What happened? Where's the first iteration?
I think we don't know.
Sure.
Maybe the first one just all fell in the nowhere. The second one is like the broken place. Oh, you should have the broken place on this list.
But the liminal and the broken place are the same.
I'll just put no.
No?
Nope.
The broken place is death.
Yeah.
It's here.
I think the broken place is a thing between it's like the broken place is a space between the tiles and the liminal. The broken place is like something that's been scattered, like past the moons. You know, like it's like out in space. And then like they go there, but if you fall through the gap and into the liminal, you don't get revived. Everyone knows this at this point.
Yes. Yeah, you cannot be reached.
You cannot be reached. That is it. You fucking die. And that's why the punishment is throwing people into the liminal. That is why, you know, like the worst criminals are thrown in the hole.
You cannot, your ancestors or your descendants will never be able to contact you.
Yeah. But then other people go to the broken place, which is just this, and maybe that is the Stardust. Maybe the broken place, existing in this sort of ephemeral state outside of the existence of everything else, is what makes Starlight in their world. The scattering of like the tiles that were the second iteration.
What if the broken place is always in the sky, but when the sun is out, it's like when the moon is out, it's like the shadow of it in the sky. And when the sun goes away, the underside of the broken place is like glowing. So moonlight in this place is actually like the ephemeral shadowy blue.
Yes. I love that. It's not like true white moonlight. It's like a ghostly kind of blue gray. I don't know. I like that.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
I like that. I still think someone coming back from there would be a great start point for a plot line. Someone coming back from the broken place?
From the liminal.
From the liminal? Oh yeah, that's right.
I think you're right.
I think that's a campaign 2.
You gotta it's like halfway through.
Oh
it's campaign
yeah.
1. You spend the first half building up that the liminal is a place that you do not return from. So
and then
that when
does.
someone returns from it, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
know.
Okay, I'm getting rid of this fucking moon thing. Just all of it.
Just all of it?
Place is the moon.
Do we want to just cross it out and chuck it really low down the line, just in case we want it? Oh, there's a strike through button.
Yeah, where's strike through?
Fuck. I don't know with Google Docs.
I know in Word. That's
If we make it
clear
full
formula.
screen. Or maybe just highlight it in red and put it down the bottom or something.
Oh, that didn't work.
And
Control Alt 5.
oh, who would have known?
Oh, that doesn't cross it out. It just makes it dim.
Like my brain.
Hey, take that back. Oh.
Okay, this is great. We're all honing into some shit.
Yeah.
We're making some decisions.
Why is it dim as hell?
I haven't touched it.
No, it's me.
Maybe Control Shift 5? Control Alt 5?
Alt Shift 5. Nope.
I mean, we're only numbering the iterations so that we can think about things.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the players would know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
It's one of those things
a lot
like
of this is stuff. I think a lot of this is stuff you don't even tell in like the book and the DM guide properly. You know, you just like hint at it, and people can confirm or deny it. But for us, this is it.
Just helping us make decisions, I think.
Exactly. When we write our fucking Souls-like game, these are all the backgroundy bits for it. And then we
that
hint
never
at it
get
in item
yeah
descriptions for
exactly
hours.
but we don't act, it's never explicit. Oh god.
Alt Shift 5.
Alt Shift 5.
Alt Shift 5. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Great. It's down there.
It's down there. So now we reestablish that the broken place floats high above. Scattered around, similar to a system I have. How many
Similar system I have. Specs. Sort out how many your benefit leave the players in the dark. Yeah, cool. It's a class. I've done that with my 2 homebrew worlds that I've run D&D games. Is the broken place's tiles floating apart slowly?
Yeah, because he's like scattered them. It was broken. He went Pah!
Oh, so he scattered them like game pieces?
Yeah.
So when people are thrown to them, they're thrown to a random tile.
Yeah, and then it's like they're literally in like a broken place. It's like a not functioning world in the manner in which they understand. This is the best idea we've had. You know what I mean? Not like this particular idea. I'm meaning like this is the best idea we've had to like sit and work on something like this and workshop it for this long and
Yeah.
Ugh. I hope no one steals any of it. Copyright, Sekanor. I know my dinner's ready.
We should finish up.
Okay. What?
My dinner was ready since 6:30.
You know what? It's an hour 45. What else do we need to decide? We're up to 7 tiles now. We have the new giant sandstone ravine. We've come up with that. We've come up with where the elves live. Or at least one of their homes. We've come up with the geologist rice paddies.
Yep.
I'm starting to think about some kind of swamp-based tile that's ruled by women. The Google AI autocorrect sees all. God damn it. We've got a whole bunch of notes around different nomadic groups that might be working. So a centaur herd. We have a group of men that have no woman. We're talking about werewolf. This is all great stuff. And we have a whole sheet on the major decisions we've made. Crazy.
Crazy.
I think that's great for an hour 45
Seb.
work.
Amazonian swamp ladies.
Why not?
Bex was like, I need me a woman tribe.
Yeah. Gotta have
so here we are.
Gotta have some strong woman up in here, you know?
Gotta have some strong women.
And they're all fisher women. Like fish in the swamps or something. Yeah. I don't know.
So they got fucking thick arms.
Thicky arms.
They work hard. All
They
day,
do.
every day. Big woman.
Big woman, big thighs. Well,
What?
are you happy? Are you happy?
With a big woman?
No, I just meant to leave it off here, but...
Oh, you're great. Nordic ladies in the tale of perpetual storms. Mate. He says, the man speaks the truth.
That's kind of hard.
I'm gonna write down the tile of perpetual storms. I'm gonna write that.
Oh, yeah, because that's technically a tile.
Tile idea.
That is, so number 8. Wow. Look at us go.
Perpetual storms. I think the tile of perpetual storms, as well as above, a couple of interesting different things. Maybe people can't live there.
I think it would be interesting to talk about whether we have things like giants, or if they died out, or do we have orcs? Do we have, I think basically we have to go through a list of races from other games and go, do we want them? Yes or no?
I think we're making up our own races, but they're similar.
Yeah.
Weirder versions. Like I think
sure.
the lizard people might actually be part plant, which is why they eat sun.
Oh. Photosynthesis.
Yeah.
I like that. God damn it. Do we need a whole nother tab just for races?
Of course. We absolutely do.
Ah. You're so right, we do. Should we just make that right now?
Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm making it. You find all the other races we've done.
Okay. So we go to session 1. I don't think we made anyone in session 1. That was more of a session 2 thing. Yeah, it was session 2. Oh yeah, we've got a la divinity. That's what we wrote last time. A la divinity.
Insanity.
It's B to the C to the B. Races. We have. Yeah, we definitely have humans.
Do we?
Or are they like? Why are they proto-humans?
Proto-human.
Why is it
Sandy,
not
we're doing real good.
working?
We're having a fucking great time.
Why
Copy
did
paste?
my... Oh, this is Discord. Oopsie. There we go.
Probably why.
Well, cause are the swamp people humans?
I don't know.
Do we just not use the word human and we call them by like other things? But they could look like a human. They could walk like a duck. They could squeak like a duck. But I'll call it a goose. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Let's just leave it as that for now and we'll figure it out.
I think so. Insanity, we're having a great time. But I think that's it for stream. I need to eat dinner. I made a beautiful meatloaf and some potato cauliflower bake, and I'm very excited for it. And I'm also probably gonna go watch some more of The Hobbit because I've decided that I'm gonna watch The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings in the lead up to my party. Broken place beings?
Well, that was like werewolves. They were going to be moon
Oh,
creatures.
so we
but
keep
now there's
them.
No moon. They're broken place.
Oh, that's fucking dope. Let's
Slightly
keep that.
like touched by the broken place.
Slightly eccentric, or like they can see ghosts and shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
maybe
do we have
maybe,
ghosts?
maybe.
Because all the ghosts go to the broken place, but I think that we still need to have some kind of like.
Just the broken is a great idea. The broken is a good call.
What is this for? Insanity, we have decided that we are collaborating on essentially making a whole D&D module together. So the idea is called Zekador, and basically the universe will be birthed from a young god. This young god has taken a whole bunch of squares from other worlds and other gods' places to push them all together to make his own world, which he then manipulate periodically so that all of the tiles' neighbors change. That's probably the worst way I've explained it, I think, today. I can tell I'm getting
We've
tired.
explained it like 4 times today. I think we need to put together a copy paste that's like a
or like a Nightbot. What is Zekador?
A Nightbot thing. What is Zekador?
Yeah, but that's essentially it. We're trying to make like a playable place for maybe D&D or Pathfinder. So it's like a cool different kind of world, and the idea is that we do this, we stream it every Thursday, us thinking about it, us making it, and then by the end of the year maybe we're playtesting it, maybe we're kickstarting it. That's the goal. Yeah, it does sound dope, right? I'm very excited.
I think it's gonna be cool as hell. I'm very excited about it all the time.
Yeah, I keep I don't know, it's been great. Like I think about it when I go to bed, and then I think about the cool places that could exist, and that's me putting it in the ideas between chat. It's like, ooh, what about this?
Yeah.
What about this? Lightning ladies, you heard us. This is just the races one. So we have notes from our first session here where we came up with the name. And then we have universe rules. So this is us actually deciding some serious shit. And then
Do we need another document for factions?
Oh.
Or is races and factions a similar thing? We just have factions underneath the races.
I think just put it underneath the races. Just rename it races/faction.
Yeah.
As you awake thinking, it really does. It really does. Then we have session 2 notes. This is us making a grid of Zekador, so we can figure out each of the different tiles that exist within this place. This is our list of tiles that we're making. So we've already kind of settled on 8 ideas now. And I think this is good. The idea of the tile of perpetual thunderstorms. That's really all we need to write for now. We don't need to have heaps of detail on everyone at the moment.
That is enough for now.
And then here's session 3 notes. So we've been writing up a storm. We've got a whole bunch of documents in here. But Insanity, if you have questions, or if anyone in chat has questions between this stream and next Thursday's stream, you can put them in the Zekador portion of my Discord. If you have questions about the world, if you have things that you want us to think about, if you want to provoke us into, like a really deep thought about death, that's your place to do it. So we'll go through questions at the start of each session.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are at work, and we've decided that 2 hours is sort of where we're gonna cap
our brains
working,
go.
unless we're having like a day where we're like really going for it. But like we're like 2 hours is good hard work of a lot of brain power. Yeah. But I think at this point, I'm gonna go eat my dinner. Zane's gonna go eat his dinner. But I think we're just gonna call stream there. I love you all guys. I am potentially streaming tomorrow. I don't know, I'll see. I'm doing party prep tomorrow. I don't think I have to go into the office. It's not
do party prep tomorrow.
Yeah, so I might take the day off, and then Saturday I'll be partying, and then Sunday we'll be back on stream with Oh, I did have something for Sunday, and now I can't remember what I'm doing. But we are streaming on Sunday. How not? What? This is my birthday party outfit. Do you like it?
She looks so cute. Look at her.
To finish the stream, I've sewed this all myself. Isn't it cool?
Myself, innit?
Isn't it? Just. But yeah. I would like you all to stay spicy, stay feisty. We will see you in the next Zikanor stream. I'm not raiding out tonight. I gotta go eat my dinner. Oh, bye-bye!